Okay, we have Problem Right. He's pictured right here, and then we are going to be going up, or not we are going up against, but he is playing Skimbo. These are two goats of Madden. Problem a little, not really the MCS era. So before the MCS era, there was like a time frame of like, the MCS started in, I want to say 16 or 17, I think. I want to say 17. And before that, they just had like Madden championships, and Problem owned those for like 30 years. Not, there's like 10 years, something like that. And then once the MCS started, Skimbo basically became the new GOAT. This is a quarterfinal game between them in the Madden 18 Club Championship. We have not actually gotten to any game footage yet. We're going to see Problem in a lot of under center here. Now, this is salary cap, and Problem's going to be running the rock. Now, I do apologize for the quality. This is Madden 18, so the year is 2019 when this was recorded and streamed, which means Electronic Arts hadn't found out about high definition television yet. So, yeah, they don't know what HD is still. Anyways, Problem right with a little handoff to the left side, able to scoot forward for, and this is how he played the game. Leo Fournette at running back. He toted the rock, and he was the best at it. Allows single back A slot, allows single back wing. I believe you're going to see some single back wing slot even. I mean, just why not? Yeah, so you see the single back A slot to the right side. And we're running dive again. And he gets stopped, actually. I have not seen this game in a long time, but when Skimbo gets on offense, it's fun. We're going to see a 4th and 1 from Problem right, going to the single back wing. I have not seen this game in years. So I'm intrigued, to say the least. We see W on the side. Some other people. I can't recognize anybody else. I see Kiv as well. And we see Skimbo call the timeout. Defense immediately got messed up, and it appears Problem. Okay, I skipped too far. Oh, dive. Gets it. You see how much different movement was back then. You really can tell. Like, it is noticeable. And we're just going to see a lot of runs from Problem. He actually takes a hit with his quarterback on 3rd and 5. Definitely could have been a fumble. And he's just, I mean, he's chewing the clock, right? We're already getting close to a minute left in the first quarter. And he is just toting. This is insane. I can't believe this is a real piece of footage from EA. This is really bad quality. Huh. We're going to skip ahead a little bit, though, boys, as I don't want you guys to see a bunch of run plays. He gets stopped. It's a 4th down, right? He's going to kick the 3, go up 3. We're going to see Skimbo on offense here. This is where things are. Skimbo runs a play a lot called halfback dig out. This is no longer in the game. That was in West Coast playbook, though. He always would start out with a halfback draw as well. I do remember that. And he would run this play basically with a post route from and it's called an S post from the ISO. The S post was unguardable, basically. It was open against every zone. And then you have a hitch on the back side, or on the bunch side, very frequently. Now, what you need to remember, or know rather, is that during this time, there was a glitch in the formation 3-3-5 normal, where people could go out aggressive pass rush, and you couldn't draw them off sides. So Skimbo would audible, try to draw them off sides, because that was a counter glitch, and see if he could. And you can see dig out immediately right here. He has to use that post, and he's able to hit that in route underneath. Again, I seriously do apologize for the low quality. There's nothing I can do on this, and this is a game that I wanted to do, so just bear with me, boys. This is a pretty cool game. And you're going to see, so Skimbo again, keeping Problem right out of this aggressive defensive line thing to be able to prevent sheds. That was the thing. And what Skimbo's doing with the audibling denies his ability to do that. Right here, dig out. We see a hitch right here, and we see a post route. I kind of wish he would have just not playmakered it, but that's the whole base behind it. We have that post route that's unguardable. He has to use it, and then that hitch can get playmaker to the right, playmaker to the left, could get playmaker up, and it could just sit. Now, playmaker up would kind of get into the post route, but it could just sit right there as well, which I think he should have done right there. 2nd and 11. What you're going to see with Skimbo is that he's obnoxiously disciplined with throwing the underneath reads, and you're going to see that very consistently. You see right there, able to hit that in route. This is before the time of zone drops. Remember, a lot of you youngins never played Madden before zone drops even, and this is before that time. So 3rd and inches, you're going to see he's going to go between, right, that hitch and that in route. Every single time, basically, he is max proing, right? He's blocking that halfback on the left side, blocking that tight end on the right. Notice, it appears he's keeping his bunch on the right side as well. There's a halfback draw, that little tight end motion inside, and we have Jamal Charles getting out to the sideline, skirting out. Now, that is a low cap player, so that's one of the reasons you saw him purposely go out of bounds right there, because taking a hit, that is a very low overall Jamal Charles. I don't know what it is, but it might be like literally like a 75 overall or something like that, maybe, if not worse. And Problem definitely spending on his defense here in this club championship. I wish we could see like roster breakdowns, but we can't. And we're just gonna keep on watching. There's an example, Skimbo able to actually draw him off sides, and we're gonna take he's gonna accept that penalty. That was a hyper popular defense. I believe Skimbo was the first person to be able to exploit people being aggressive on it. Because again, there was a glitch, and Skimbo was able to do it by being able to audible down and audibling back up to be able to draw him off sides. That was a big deal, super popular. And you'll see Skimbo again going to this play, and right there he put a zig route from that point receiver. I don't love. I wonder why he did that. He saw something I did not see. There's a chance he did that, I guess, because he thought Problem was gonna man it up. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know. And I guess he probably thought he was gonna man it up, and the other side, the outside would be on a cloud flat, so the zig could be open underneath. I'm not totally sure. You're gonna see. Ooh. So Skimbo's taking a shot right here. We have 3 streaks. He thinks Problem's going to go a little aggressive, maybe a little cover 2 on this side. Let's see. Is he able to throw? He actually might have had he skirts up the middle, though, with Carson Wentz. 3 rushes for 16 for Skimbo, and this is a very methodical way of playing offense. And it's what Skimbo does best. Skimbo's amazing at the game, but it's not because he has a plethora. It's not because he has a bunch of a plethora of flashy plays. He's always been really good at a couple of plays, and he will call them every play. Like, he will call only those plays. This is really good for Skimbo because he's able to run those plays to perfection, like beyond what anybody else can. But it's really bad when I've seen Skimbo play against people who have had really good defense against it, and I've seen him throw 3 for 20 in an MCS game, and that's not an exaggeration. It was insane. Again, going back to that play. Oh, is he going to deep attack here? Okay. A little bit of different post. I wonder what the reasoning is for that different post over here. I'm not sure, because that has a post route, but it's different. You're gonna see, boom, and then one of the biggest facets of being a good pocket passer is actually being able to recognize when you have this lane up the middle of a scramble. Everything's bagged here. A lot of people are gonna sit right here and end up throwing the ball away or scrambling to the sideline. He scrambles right up this middle. Again, I apologize for the quality. Blame Electronic Arts for not knowing what HD is in 2019. Apparently, I don't know. I was in college at the time, so I guess a lot has changed from then. Dreeny back there, I believe, in number 1, number 2 ranked Madden Pros. This is man, I haven't seen this game in forever, man. I really have not. It is jeez. And we're gonna skip a little bit ahead here. 2nd and 1. He got another scramble. All right, 3rd and 3. Going right back to the same play. And again, this is just kind of showing that you don't need to, and fitting into the tightest window. Now, he didn't hold on to it right there, but that's him making that read and put it in a position where his receiver could catch that ball. Skimbo's a great example of you don't need to run a billion different plays. You don't even necessarily need your opponent. Like, Problem knows what plays Skimbo's calling. There's some other play calls, but Problem's not an idiot. He's been doing this for so long. He has a pretty good understanding. Notice one big thing that Skimbo's doing, though, is switching who's on the in route or hitch and who's on the streak. And that will change different man-up assignments. That will change a lot of different stuff. A little Dadaruski by Skimbo. And it's just very basic things. And Problem knows what play's coming, but Skimbo's play call is too good and his reads are too good to be able to consistently stop it for, I mean, a 3-yard, right? We go back to the halfback draw. That motion inside, it got better blocking with the tight end. But the issue with it is that it was a tell. Every time he did it, he was able to, you knew it was coming, but he would just snap it so fast. We're in goal line situation. I believe Skimbo just runs the rock a couple of times. 2nd goal, he passes. Touch pass, touchdown. Very nice, very nice, very nice. We're going to see Problem 2-minute drill, 40 seconds. Rolling to the left side, has B, throws B. Got it. That was smash out of A slot. Called it out of bounds. Oh, I love that I knew that was smash out of A slot, even though I didn't see it. Nice. Yeah, so Problem on a 3rd and inches right here, about 37 left, I believe that was. Or, no, how much time left? 30 seconds? 38 seconds left. Wing, 2nd and 10. Stretch, gonna try to fight out of bounds. The air truck in this game was insane. That's right. I forgot about that. The air truck in this was absolutely bonkers, and that's a big thing that Problem was able to exploit throughout. That's what he tried to do right there. Did not get it successfully, but trucking in the open field with defenders not around you, or like not actually making contact with you, was insane during this time. That's why Leonard Fournette was so good It was insane. This is when they had Bo Jackson as a tight end. They had a bunch of Bo Jackson cards actually during this time. Problem, no timeouts, 3rd and 5. It appears he is running the ball. It shows the... Is he? That's a crazy run, I'll be honest. This is not a rundown at all. That is one of the worst. Yeah, and you see that truck right there. That wasn't even an air truck. That was just a truck. Terrible. Actually, a terrible run call. I'm sorry. That's just dumb. That's not worth the time off the clock. We have 1 second left. Final play. Leo Fournette trying to get outside. Spin move, no good. And we're going to halftime. Skimbo with the ball, up 4 points. A chance to win the game. Right, a chance to take a good lead, rather. Halfback draw. Always called on first down. The cool thing about halfback draw, and this is actually a very small tidbit, but I think it's very important, is that you can actually see coverages in halfback draw because it's essentially a fake pass, right? So you can actually get a read on what the defense is doing here across the board. They will immediately drop into their zones for a half second, and you can pick up some tells from that. 2nd and 10, and Skimbo's just going to continue the audibling game, trying to keep Problem off of aggressive on the defensive line. You see him jump right there. He doesn't get the call. Problem is on aggressive. And I'm glad they took that out of the game. Aggressive pass rush was stupid. It was too glitched. It was too inconsistent. And again, Problem's user doing a great job. Something that I preach all the time, and it's something that a lot of the best defensive players in the world do, is that if there is a route on the field that can't be defended by a CPU or by one of your AI defenders, whether it be a crosser, a deep corner, a certain post route, you have a user, dude. That's one of my most frustrating things I experience, is that people be like, how do I defend this route? And their user's doing nothing. Sometimes you have to take that away, especially if you just are in the wrong defense for that route. You have to take advantage of it, or you have to take care of it. And you see, same play, same post. This time it's just going to be a hitch right here. Has the hitch. Throws the hitch. Kind of waited a little bit, but he had it. I think he was waiting to see if Prom would come off that post. Ends up throwing it. And I mean, it's just simple. And I respect playing the game like this. It's basically saying my opponent's going to know what I'm doing, and I am going to outperform him. I'm going to play better. Now, this style of play also, I think, is very good for if you want to stream. But that's a different conversation. But I do believe that as well. I mean, because at this point, like, you're not hiding shit. Looking for, yep, has A, throws A. Is he going to get a spin up? No strip right there. I wonder if Skimbo is on conservative or not. I don't know. I'd like to think a guy like Skimbo would be, but I'm really not sure. West Coast bunch, by the way, this is. I think I mentioned that earlier. I wonder if Skimbo, I don't think he is, but I feel like he should be. He has Jeremy Grant on the outside, Creeder, and then Brandon Cooks on that post route every single time, probably for a route running reason. Oh, so a big reason for this, actually, so watch this play again. This zig actually so zigs attack the sideline, but Problem's user actually defends it in the seam right here, because Skimbo will throw this. And then watch Problem's user go up to this post route to help bracket it, and then the pressure comes in as well. Great user at Problem. This is the last tournament I think Problem made, and he made a solid run in it. He was good in this. Yeah, great pocket by Skimbo too. You gotta think, Skimbo just got sacked on a 2nd and 4, and I believe he's on what, a 3rd and 9, a 5-yard sack. That is that's a good sack. Going right back to the same play. Let's watch this hitch right here. Problem's user just looking, going up, and able to. It's just a very basic game that they're playing back and forth. It is stressful as shit to play like this with Skimbo. He's not moving the ball easily. Problem is making him work to move the ball. And if you're Problem, you're just saying, keep moving it like that, dude. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Keep moving it like that. I think you're going to make a mistake. I think I'm going to do something with my user here. And also notice Problem every single time has left the underneath route to go over the top to that post route, because that post route is a killer. Able to hit that A route, right? That in route right over the middle again for a short, just a gain of 7. I mean, what's his passing stats? They'll show it in a second. 107 total yards, 56 passing yards. And I mean, he's completed a lot of passes, and yeah, jeez, 50 and all pretty much. He has 56 passing yards, and 43 of them are to that outside right receiver, that B receiver. Right, you're gonna see him audible back now to the bunch, or actually no, it's to that point receiver. Actually, my bad, Johnson right here. Carson Wentz, another halfback draw, able to get. Ooh, tackle battle does not break it. We're in the middle hash right now. You see, I'm curious how Skimbo's play calls change as we get a little bit closer. I think at the 26, he can still call halfback dig out, but when we get a little bit closer, I think he can't as well because that post route's going to run too close to the end zone, and the zones are going to react differently. Right now, that post route gets underneath deep blues, but as we get closer to the end zone, deep blues will play up further, which will result in that post route not being as open. But doesn't seem like it's the case right here. Skimbo going for a shot, 3 streaks. Thinks Problem's going aggressive underneath. Let's see. Problem, great defense. Actually gets a 2-person Sakaruski right there. Skimbo's called that shot play twice, hoping that Problem's over-adjusted and has let a 1-play touchdown, especially on the right side. And both times Skimbo's been wrong. I'm curious what Skimbo's saying to do that. I don't know if he's... it is a cover 2 beater, but Problem's user's been really on point as well. Even if it was open. I don't know. Again, this game... I didn't really play the games. This is when I began to get into competitive. Probably about April of this year. So I really don't know a lot of the ins and outs of this game as much as I do, you know, the more recent games, especially, you know, 20, 21, 22, 19. And then you see the championship belt, Madden 18 Club Championship. Geez. Yeah, I mean, this is I believe the following year, Problem, so he's a Chargers representative here. I believe the following year, Madden 19, he lost to Allen in the finals of Chargers Club. 3rd and 20. What? Look at the smart routed corner route right here. This is a big route right here. This is very common for these long situations. And he gets... no, he does not. Ooh. Oh. I think Skimbo's going to have to kick. And... oh, man, that's tough for Problem because he actually got a pick right there. And Problem... the thing about Problem, dude, he will run his game plan no matter what. He's down 7. He is going to run the ball. Run the ball. And I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit just because I don't think it's necessary to see him run the ball over and over again. It's kind of repetitive. Yeah, I mean, another stretch. He's not even really chewing the clock. The clock's just going with his game style. 2nd and 10. I wonder what he does on a 2nd and 10. Throw. Ooh. What do we got, Problem? What do we got, Big Daddy? Come on. Drop him back. Has beat. Ooh, the playmaker. See, that's the thing, dude. Like, you can call Problem. Like, you can say Problem can't pass. Problem's ass. And he's not a great passer. But even like this type of thing right here, this is a high-level ass play. That playmaker up right there. And now he's got to play defense. And he's been playing... I mean, he's been playing decent defense. Not great. I mean, Skimbo's been able to move. But Problem has played good defense. I'm surprised Skimbo went to the middle hash right there. I guess... I don't know. The halfback dig out doesn't seem to be hash dependent at all. Going right back to it, right? Has a hitch over top. Boom. Skimbo's face to that is insane. Oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that so much. I remember watching that live. Watch. Problem for the first time all game. Every single time he has bit up to this post route. Every time. That time he stays down. Skimbo just anticipates him going up and then hits it. Immediately, you can tell he touch passed it, so he didn't even mean to. Like, as soon as he hit it, he knew he messed up. But look at Problem's user. He's going to be right here, and he's not going to follow the playmaker horizontally all the way. He's actually going to bubble back slightly to fake what he's done the entire game. Skimbo has thrown this route all game. Boom. Just a little back down. Skimbo hits it, immediately recognizes it, touch passes it instead. He knew he messed up. Ooh. I think is Problem going to score? Because, I mean, Skimbo's still in the game, though. The thing is, like, you got to realize Skimbo is still in the game, and I think Problem might only get... oh, he does score, jeez. All right. Going back to Skimbo on offense. Has the in route, throws the in route. Now Skimbo's just playing from behind. 2:17 left. Clock is stopped. 3 timeouts. So there's plenty of time. He's made a mistake, but the way the game's worked out, he still has plenty of time to go down, tie, and or even win the game. The game's still in 100% in Skimbo's grasp, for lack of a better word. Going for that shot play. He's 0 for 2 on it. So, oh, no, he's not. Never mind. He audible out of it. Never mind. Let's see. Has a drive. See, I mean, look at, like, getting it on that sideline, dude. So many people are looking off of that right there. Great job, dude. I mean, I think you can learn a lot watching this. I really do. 2nd and 10. Let's see, looking in route. It has the post. First time he's thrown that post the entire game. And he has it. Problem's user just stays with the in route, hoping that Skimbo ends up fat finger for anticipating it. Skimbo doing a good job of staying patient, throwing that post route, and then Brandon Cook's able to hold on to it. That's the first time, though. Mind you, this was probably the most thrown route in Weekend League that year. Playmaker up, able to roll out. Is he going to get out of bounds? He will. I thought he might slide, because at this point, you're also trying to play the... Like, Skimbo has more than enough time, so you're almost trying to play the clock to make sure Problem doesn't get a money drive at this point. But I think Skimbo is just so concerned with I need to score. Because scoring has clearly been difficult. Let's see. Same idea as usual. See, good defense. Good defense. Has to throw away 3rd and 4. Great defense for Problem right there. We're going to skip ahead to his next play. 3rd. Oh. See, this is the first time Skimbles went to a different play. Audibles his bunch from the wide side. So he audibles to corner strike and then flips his bunch. Has not done that the entire game. Problem nowhere near in defense to defend this. Whew, able to hit that corner out. Jeez. Oh my gosh. 11 for 17. And that's a great example of, like, I mean, Skimbo's played really well except for one mistake. One mistake is all it took. Going back to that corner strike play. Again, a corner strike was super called here. Great pocket by Skim, scrambling up the middle. I don't know how this game ends. I have no idea. I can't. I think I know who wins. I know who wins, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. I don't know how this ends. Gets the halfback draw into the end zone. Skimbo is going to kick that extra point. And we're going to have Problem right with a money drive. 3 timeouts, a minute 13. Now, the way Problem plays on offense, this is not... You have a lot of time, right? You have, what, 70 seconds and 3 timeouts? You have so much time. But Problem also doesn't really move the ball fast, right? 24 rushes for 82 yards in a game worth like $30,000. I mean, what do you do if you're Skimbo, man? And you gotta think that run right there was 5 was higher than his average. Jeez. Oh my gosh, that is just misery, 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 misery. All right, stretch right. Let's see. Boom. Truck. Good gang tackling right there. We're probably gonna see a hurry up from Problem. No. Okay. Problem still not using a timeout. Clock is ticking. Let's see. This still a point in time where they would break the huddle. He's going to halfback wham. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Halfback wham out of deuce close. Used to be really good. Able to get up the middle. Big run right there. Problem calls a timeout. Needs probably about 20, assuming he's got a kick. Assuming he has an okay kicker, which I think he does. I can't recognize anyone back there. Still running. No way. Okay, passing. Skimbo's seen this already, by the way. He's already thrown this deep corner at him. He's got his user has to be ready. Is he running? No way. Oh my gosh. I think that's such a bad play call. He gets out of bounds. Such a terrible play call. I mean, at this point, Problem's averaging like 3.4 a carry. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Huh. All right. Let's slightly skip ahead. All right, 2nd and 14. What do we have here? First time we're seeing on this side. Let's see. Skimbo's user has to be ready for that deep corner. He's not. He's a little behind it. Can't throw it. Good pocket from Problem. Calls a timeout. Good rush. Let's see. 3rd and 4 from the 49. I think he needs 15 yards. I just don't know who his kicker is because he's in salary cap. So he might not. He might have a good kicker. He might not. Problem actually setting up gun audibles. A tight offset tight end right here. Has not done this yet. He knows. He probably has. Realistically, he has like 1 or 2 money plays, for lack of a better word, from shotgun. And Skimbo, I mean, he actually looks like he doesn't know what Problem's calling at all. He looked very, very confused. Can we please see the screen? Can we please see the screen? Can we please? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Man, that's misery if you're Skimbo. You can't really, I mean, you can't really play, like, you played good defense. I mean, you rushed 4. You would think the pocket would collapse. You had great coverage. I mean, rushing 4, you just think the pocket's going to collapse. He didn't blitz around the edge or anything. Dang. Yeah. Great money drive by Problem. Let's see. And this game has 8 minutes left. Does he? He does make this, okay. I was like, wait a second. Does he not make this? Let's see what the comments are really fast on this bad boy. All they do is run the same plays, execute so well, and play tough defense. Yep. Was trying to think he's unbeatable. Props to these guys. Man, these whatchamacallit, the comments are like very nice. I would play the game with Skimbo interception thrown. Yeah. Yeah. Take a shot for every time you're here. Goat. Now these are 2 goats. Like it really is. Of competitive man, it really is. Huh. Jeez, what an awesome game. Honestly, I think this was an awesome game to watch live. I remember it.